Our next pick ban gauntlet is actually we have one repeat deck from the previous gauntlet run we just did. So we are going to play some more Leona Shyvana, that last deck that we had that last epic game with in the previous one. In addition to Leona Shyvana, we are also playing a Demacia Lucian Vaults of Helia deck, as well as a where is it at? Lux Ashe Control. We have 9 single combats in our lineup. And one of the things that we're going to try in this deck that I've not tried before is Feel the Rush, which it seems like a sweet piece of tap end. Getting 2 giant champions is good, and it's technically a 6+ cost spell that lets us trigger Lux and make one of those final sparks, which is great. So let's go ahead and dive back on into the gauntlet here and see if we can have Lightning Strike twice, huh? Demacia 1, Demacia 2, Demacia 3. I really feel like Riot / Runeterra, whatever you want to call it, nailed the diversity requirement in the pick ban gauntlet format. I like that. I'll ban this one. Cat Ash? Let's ban Misfortune. I like that I have the freedom with their pick ban format to, for example, play all of these Demacia decks if I love Demacia as a region, but I also love that you can do things that are completely different. It feels like they hit a perfect balance of there's some diversity that's required, but it also lets people still play within their comfort zone with cards that they love in Runeterra. Hey, Annie, thanks for the brand new follow. Welcome to Outlandia. We participate in the last chance conference, quite most likely. Barring any unforeseen circumstances. Okay, so Remembrance, we're attacking on odds. We'll save spell mana the first 2 turns and get to play this out. So I'm gonna mulligan these 2, I think. I would imagine game speed is gonna be a factor for the last chance gauntlet. Vecarax. So, they're playing Bilge Targan with Soraka, but they don't have Kench in their deck. What is the whole evens or odds thing? So, in Runeterra, players play every turn. It's like Magic. It's not like Hearthstone where you play Solitaire. But the thing that kind of differentiates my turn from their turn is who gets the chance to attack or who has this attack token alternates back and forth. So, if you're attacking first or attacking when you have odd mana totals, we refer to it as you're attacking on odds, whereas if you're attacking second or attacking on even mana totals.
Our own destiny.
Do I want to put 5 damage on here? It lets them heal with this? I think the answer is no, and I'm just going to pass. Yeah, I guess I kill it over the course of 2 turns, probably. So, every single turn, both players get mana, replenish their mana, and draw a card. So, in the strict sense, there isn't really a my turn versus your turn, like in games like Magic or Hearthstone. Both players are playing every turn in Terra. Oh, I guess this is dumb, right? Because they get to attack in with this here. That's fine, though, right? If they attack in, I block, and then I get to kill it with a challenger next turn. Yeah, that's fine.
Faster than my arrow? I think not.
Yeah, I agree, Lord. The best of 1 pick ban format was my favorite thing I played in Runeterra, and this is definitely one that I enjoy even more than that. There's a lot of good things about it.
Starlight. Live with purpose.
They have Pale Cascade, they could kill this. So this is up to 8 healing. This Star Spring heals their things 1 at the end of every turn, and then when they've healed 22 total, they win the game outright. So this being an alt win con could be a challenge for us here. Yeah, I agree. Siska, not only would pick ban be kind of a bad Magic format from the perspective of metagame diversity, but pick ban in Magic would probably also be bad from an economic perspective too, right? Like, having to buy 3 Magic decks either on paper or Magic Arena is prohibitively expensive. We could see the +4 toughness plus heal here. Wouldn't be great for us. So, I feel like I need to reserve full judgment on Starspring until we get, Astral Protection, that's the one. Until we get the full card pool. I feel like this card's current annoyance in this format is in large part due to their release cycle, probably more than the design. Like, once we get the next card drop in December, every region is likely going to have a way to interact with this card. Yeah, more landmark destruction will help a lot, exactly.
The Star Child. I'll clear a path for you.
Good to see you too, Vin.
Teeth big as tombstones.
Be at peace. Take heart. Live with purpose.
I just try and kill them next turn, right? Can I try and kill them? Or not quite? We have exactly 18. I'm gonna bank 2 mana, go up to 6, so I'll have 8 total. I don't have anything I can brittle steal. I guess I do this, because then this dies next turn. Oh, I guess I lose to Guiding Touch now, actually. If they Guiding Touch, I can single combat this.
Be brave. A chill in the air.
So, when Ashe is leveled, things with 0 power cannot block. And she flash freezes. She frostbites when she attacks. And these frostbite. And I can frostbite the same thing multiple times.
For silver I talk, for gold I...
William, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
The time is right. Strike now.
They could have a hush here.
Flies.
If they have a hush, they get to hush Ashe and then they can
My
block.
aim is true.
If they don't have hush though, they're dead. We're attacking for 21 unblockable. Right, 21. 22, actually, 12. I'm attacking for 20. Guiding Touch doesn't matter. Pale Cascade 2. Yeah, that's true. Number of things that get us here, but we're definitely in the business of making them have it. And they don't. God bless. Hashtag sometimes lucky.
A new Freljord will rise.
And that is one of the reasons why this Lux Ashe control deck is one of my favorite control decks in this game, because sometimes you can't answer their stuff and you just kill them. Sometimes your control deck answers don't line up. You're like, all right, instead, get you. Is Feel the Rush worth it without a way of pushing Nexus damage? I mean, Ashe is technically a way to push Nexus damage, right? If we mulligan those, keep our low curve. Feel the Rush also isn't just a way to close games out, it's a way to generate real card advantage. So Feel the Rush, while it can steal you games sometimes by punking people, it also just gives us more access to both of our champions, as well as being a way to basically generate 2-for-1s, right? Like it's a way to recover board presence after your opponent extinctions you.
Ask me about Dragon. I just may have an answer.
Dang it, Egghead. I think I just end the round here. I don't really want to attack this into a Pale Cascade or a Guiding Touch. Guiding Touch specifically. I also would like to get Kalista in play before I trade things off here, so that way she can see my things die.
I'm still good to scrap.
And sorry on the not sorry on the 10-minute follower. It helps keep spam down by a lot. It's a lot more effort for bots if they have to wait 10 minutes ahead of time. It also discourages trolls. If someone wants to say something and be a turd, they have to wait 10 minutes to do it, which is more effort than a lot of people, those types of people are willing to put in. All healing deck with Zenith is quite strange. Not really. This unit frequently gets very large, and putting Zenith Blade on it can be a way to kill your opponent outright with it. Zenith Blade's not all that uncommon in their archetype. So we'll play the Fleet Feather here. We'll play Kalista, and this way, even if they have combat tricks to beat our Fleet Feather trackers, they'll die, and Kalista will see them die. Righty then. Okay with this trade? Probably not. I have Concerted Strike. I think I'm just passing.
Pablo's been down, but he's knee out.
He's not
I
out.
told your ancestors to protect.
Gonna get to kill Kalista again here.
Flippin' bell! Should have stayed home, pal.
How are you, spirit?
Nah, I mostly just pick decks that I like to beat the requirement Carafe. Runeterra has a super diverse format, so there's like a ton of decks that are competitive.
Not the egg.
That meet the requirement. I think I'm just doing this. Maybe I'm supposed to block with one of these as well, so that way if they Pale Cascade or Guiding Touch, Astral Protection. Yeah. Man, that nails Kalista too, so I guess I do this now. Definitely not a great spot with their Giant Challenger, though. I mean, like, having one card is hardly having it all. That was definitely the worst of the cards they could have there for us, though, right? Like, the line that I took was explicitly fine against Pale Cascade and Guiding Touch we could play around, but I couldn't play around Astral Protection there. Is what it is. I attacked and made that Challenger so we could drop Radiant Guardian here with Lifesteal.
You're not the only one, Babs. Huh?
Next turn, we'll go up to a 7th mana, which with Banking 2 gives us 9, so we can Grizzled Ranger and Concerted Strike, which is nice.
Alright, let's mess some folks up.
Aye, right. Ooh, you wee scruff.
This is taking 7 total now, so we need to dodge another projection. So that's fine. So if that's all they have, that's still dying to the strike, right? So maybe they have another one or a Pale Cascade. But even if they Pale Cascade or have another Guiding Touch, these are still going to trade here, right? Because this will strike and then it'll strike again inside of combat. So this is, yeah, I get the 3-4. Seems fine for us. I gain 1 from this striking. We go down to 15. Soraka is going to be a tough nut to crack. She heals things faster with this, and she makes this generate card advantage for them.
Live with purpose.
Hope I didn't need that.
Sithra seems pretty decent.
It's a long path to get here. Nothing stands in our way.
We can avoid losing to this next turn. We'll be in an okay spot, but there is a chance we just lose to this next turn with Soraka giving them a big heal.
There is assistant!
Take heart. Live with purpose.
Yep.
I see it!
So this is 9 toughness, and this has 9 as well. This is going to deal 2 to itself, so this is healing 5, and this is healing 5 as well, so they're going to heal 10.
The more we learn, the less we fear.
Here there be dragons!
Not again.
Our dragons are large and in charge,
I
chat.
said over there.
Grand sight to behold.
You leave me no choice.
So I believe this is only on 9 toughness, right? So this technically kills this. Wow, that just happened. Okay, do they have another Soraka?
That's my tail.
Fiery escapes. Oh, breathtaking.
Yeah, there's a good chance we just died at the Star Spring.
Everyone here? Let's go.
So these get to chump block these two.
Oh, what is this? You, come here.
And they don't even have to chump block this one. Oh, I could hook the Y-Spry. Yeah, that is just naturally vulnerable, isn't it? Okay, so I punted. They're gonna play like heal their stuff to full, and I'm gonna die and deserve it.
Stars.
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay, the good news is we were dead regardless, because this alone was enough. the good news. Our mistake didn't matter. Okay, so they have Ashe Cat left. Do we have this one? Game 3, let's do it. Molly Pappy, thanks for the new follow. Welcome to Oglandia. I think we're just mulliganing here. Their deck is likely aggressively slanted, is obviously a little bit of a brew. I definitely don't want this expensive top end in my opener. This is fine. Obviously not blocking here. I might take this trade next turn after I have Lucian, but letting Lucian see this die is definitely something we want.
There's a chill in the air.
They do mod wheels. Really good little Vorthos thing. I'll leave this for now. They could be playing like the 5-1 challenger. We could get better value out of this down the line than just trading for this. I think there's a reason to trade super proactively here. Lucian's nowhere near leveling yet. What are her cards? There's the 2-2 for 1. There's the 3-3 that gets cheaper as you play elites, and then there's Sithra the Bold, the 6-6 for 6 that we're playing that gives fearsome. If I play the 5-1, you won't get a chance to challenge it. Sure, but I'll get a chance to single combat it.
If they're out there, I'll spot them.
I'll spot them.
Alright, let's mess some folks up.
So, no scout synergies in this deck like Misfortune or Quinn, but this is just 2 bodies that's good with Vault, and it's good for things like Lucian and Kalista, seeing things die.
Knocked and ready.
This is the first match with this run.
Burn away the
I
shadow.
think I attack with this. If they have another Frostbite here, I can single combat this into whatever is blocking him.
Ready the torches.
So we get into a little bit of trouble here if they have Flash Freeze, but otherwise I'm pretty happy with this. I guess Troll Chant's also bad for us. Culling. Wow, that's rough. That definitely could have gone better. Hopefully they attack in next turn so we can block and then deploy Radiant Guardian with Kicker.
Will no one listen? Look out there!
This might be a greedy pass, but I feel like they really want to be aggressive here. I think I'm okay with what their board presence is if they want to burn my mana there that turn.
Push back the darkness.
Banish the unworthy!
By the way, for folks that are new, you see extras there in chat. This lineup that I'm currently playing is actually one of theirs. Dave Robinson. Thank you for the absurd tip. I appreciate it. For Bloodborne, I watch your content a lot, so I gave a little bit of extra for support. Thanks. I'll get that added to the game queue. I appreciate it. In addition to people submitting variety games to play, this lineup that we're currently playing, a lot of the decks that we play on stream are viewer submissions. So if you'd like a great way to support my content like Dave or extras and get something out of it for yourself as well, I'd love to play one of your decks or lineups on stream at some point in the future. Although for lineups, it would have to be soon because the gauntlet ends tomorrow. Planning to do a couple more of these tomorrow morning.
You about dragons, I just may have an answer.
Bloodborne is a Souls-type game. I did a little bit of research on it, and the feedback on Bloodborne is that it is has a lot more saves than something like Souls. My typical distaste for the Dark Souls line of games isn't explicitly in the type of gameplay that is. I actually like third-party action RPGs quite a bit. It's the lack of save points. And, like, when you die to a boss, Dark Souls makes you, like, replay 5 to 10 minutes worth of content or more to get back to that boss to try again. And that's the part that I explicitly find very tedious about Souls games. Bloodborne is very much that. Okay, I guess I'll see. The feedback I saw from other people is that the save points and backtracking were less common than they were in things like Dark Souls or Hollow Knight. I think we're killing Katarina, huh? Or am I just killing Ashe? Phew.
Show me a target. I'll lead us to victory.
Well then.
Violence solves everything.
Hello, love.
In the field, you call me commander.
Okay, so we're playing this, and we're doing this at least, right? So this level's Lucian, and then Radiant Guardian is tough at the moment with lifesteal, so we're definitely not just dead here.
Coffins.
So, they're gonna have a cat. How do we feel about attacking with these, glimpse this to rally? Dows, thank you for the 47 months of support. I really appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Yeah, I like this, I think. Then we get to play this post-combat. We're going to get our health total back up here a bunch, which is great. If they have a Flash Freeze or a Harsh Winds here, we're gonna end up in a kind of mediocre spot. So Harsh Winds, yep. This lets them kill Lucian, unfortunately. We will at least get an attack in with Radiant Guardian here. So I think this is still worth doing. Because we still got that rally in.
Banish the unworthy.
They are typically very good on defense, you're not wrong. Yep, that's Crystal Arrow. So they're gonna get 3 attacks this game. Or this turn. We're super dead to Ashe. Can't beat that.
You gotta believe me!
Okay.
You gotta believe me!
Stay back.
Think I want to keep myself out of Noxian Fervor range here. Easiest open attacks of my life.
You will be scoured from this land.
Bar the doors!
You know, them's the beats sometimes, chat. Them's the beats. Are you not entertained? Three Harsh Winds and 16 cards is pretty a-okay. Pretty a-okay. Ice, baby. I had full mana and two units in play. No, both my units were dying. Be in their control deck, I think. Play some Agramirs. Yeah, they're about to play Katarina and Rally and kill us. Savior, thank you for the quarter of a year. I really appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. We took the long way around, but we ended up getting the Prime Glory, Cody. There's gonna be another 7-match gauntlet, maybe. You know, I probably want both these lieutenants against an aggro deck. Yeah, but they had Katarina in hand, Demon Soul, so they were just gonna, we would play one unit, they would play Katarina, we would play another, they'd attack and kill us. Or no, that's not how it works out at all. I was attacking, so they play Katarina before I play anything. I play one unit, they attack and kill us. Yeah, that was it. Okay.
Another day guarding the walls.
That's true. I'm gonna have a short break for dinner if I,
Ready weapons.
if this one goes long again. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Got 450 people in here anyway. It's just a great audience, so don't mind doing a little bit extra Runeterra.
By my honor, you must die.
That's super rude.
We were forged in dragon fire.
Ranting Bob might have dropped off 100 sub gifts this afternoon. He is the GOAT. Alright, that's perfect, right? It means that I get to kill this. Are we doing this? I think we're doing this, right? Let's do this.
I found a home among the dragon gods.
VR Bob G is ranting Bob.
And you ours. Ready weapon.
I guess this is bad into sharp sight.
No closer.
Hey, everything worked out better than expected. I'm feeling hurt after those harsh winds, chat. We're expecting the worst in every turn.
I am one with the land.
Oh, the sponsored at the start of the stream. There was a Twitch bounty board post for Runeterra, which for people that don't know what that is, the bounty board is basically a bulletin board where game developers can post their game and streamers can take it and get paid to play it for a certain amount of time. So, since I do a bunch of Runeterra anyways, it's kind of like getting paid to do what I'm doing anyways, so I took it. How do you feel about open attacks with the Hush? I think I'm kind of into it.
Break them.
My life for these lands.
Wow, this worked out well. Yep. This is fine, right? Not amazing, but fine. That's true. If you have Amazon Prime and Twitch Prime, you currently get free cards in Runeterra if you've not collected those already.
I serve my people with pride.
The fate of mortals and spirits falls to me.
Huh? I'm into Traveler here.
Warms the heart and lights the way.
I think this is like a redraw and another piece of removal for this.
Rivers shape the land and give it life.
Each journey is a discovery.
I sense an imbalance.
Try to leave a dent.
From the river folk.
So, this is a little bit sketchy. It's not even that sketchy. If they have a way to kill this in response to this, we technically don't behold the Celestial, but I think the risk is worth the potential reward here. They missed it, chat. They missed it. Listen, we take those, chat. We take those. Once you cast that card, it's too late to stop. No, it checks on cast and on resolution. So if you kill their only Celestial, it doesn't work. They may have assumed we've had another. I mean, they can be keeping track of that, right?
One balance.
I believe that's something they should know. This is still a No Justice stream. Different game, same stream. That is accurate.
Swim within the flows of magic.
They don't have Deny mana up here, so perfect window to get this in.
Engulf them.
Yeah, that is true. Something I think Runeterra could stand to do a little bit better with its user interface is highlighting celestial cards in your opponent's hand. That's definitely something they could be tracking, but have to manually track at the moment.
A gift from the river folk.
Similar to how ephemeral cards would be nice to have those tracked as well. Alright, I think I'm gonna just draw my Shyvana here. And my Screeching Dragon. Again, these are the only 2 dragons in our deck, so when we cast this with the Draw 2 mode, we're guaranteed to get one of each of these. They're gonna riposte me and make me sad here. Just Prismatic Barrier, sure. Better than riposte. We take those. Opponent's life total is also nice and low here, which is good news for us.
Never again will we fall to dragon fire.
You're covered. My faith protects me.
Yeah, this archetype has a sneaky amount of card advantage compared to what it just looks like at a glance, for sure.
A gift from the river folk.
The fight just isn't the same without you, Anna.
I am always here when you need me.
You cannot.
Well, this
sway
block is 3, right? No reason to hop in front of the barrier.
Form will the waters take?
Maybe I'm supposed to chump block there, because I kind of want to Dragon's Clutches this turn. Oh, I'm out of Shyvanas? That's so sad. Yeah, River Shaper is 100% get this game. Yeah, I should have jump blocked and been up 2 life here if I was going to do this. Small missequencing on my part here. Yeah, them spending a barrier to protect this is definitely good for us.
Summon my fury.
And again, this is why you order challengers last, because their life gain doesn't matter.
Victory for Jarvan.
Oh, Jarvan. I don't know who is Jarvan another champion? Is that a champion we don't have in Runeterra yet? I think I heard someone mention the name Jarvan in chat somewhere. Are we expecting Jarvan in the 3rd card drop then? I'd assume so with that voice line being in there. New to Runeterra, what deck on your website is a best craft for a new player? Which aggro decks do we have up there? Probably something aggressive. The Darius Overwhelm deck would probably be one of my recommendations. Darius Overwhelm, or it's not up on the deck page, but it was one of our highlights recently. If you look at the highlights on my YouTube channel, the Scary Wraiths deck that I played on the 19th is also a very good choice. Those would be my two recommendations. Either Darius Wraiths or Darius Overwhelm or the Scary Wraiths. Yeah, I'm not recommending Girl Scouts anymore. The more I've played that deck, the less I like it. Spooky Mist, whatever. The Mist Wraith deck. The 3 remaining champions from this set are Victor, Piltover, Rivian, Noxus, and Zoe Jargon. Okay. Wait, what happened there? Oh, we lost the first one, right? Got it. Listen, chat, we'll take that. It took us 45 minutes to do the first 2 matches. Oh, no. Oh, no, chat. They have Lee Sin Zed, but they also have Raka Kench. What do I do when there's 2 decks I always ban? Probably Raka Kench. I agree. Probably Raka Kench. Alright, sweet. And they left us this one. So I think I'm going to start with the dragons and hope to get to queue this into this. Wiggle House, thanks for the brand new follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to Hooglandia. I'm gonna mulligan this. It's a little slow to get started. I think I keep the rest of these to curve out okay. B-Mac, thank you for the 37 months of support. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for keeping me around. It's a long time.
To honor the fallen. Prepare for battle!
Took the bait.
I think I want the Golden Sister. I don't know. For curve filler, the Traveler's really appealing. I guess I can go double 2-drop next turn.
Bask in her radiant blessing.
Guard the walls!
So I get to go 2-drop, 2-drop into Screeching Dragon into this potentially. Yeah, cards that make Bannerman miss are a little sketch. Vox could be a good 6-drop as well. These 3/3s could have been a reason to take the Traveler as well.
What did you catch?
Their 1-drop being bigger than my 5-drop's a little scary.
All the world on one arrow.
I have the scars to prove it.
Hot on the trail.
Back, heretic.
What is this?
Okay, so if I play Vox, we could... If I play Vox, we get a dragon when we kill this, which is nice. It also gives me a decent-sized beater. The problem is they could have a frostbite. Maybe the play is do this, and then we hook something that's not this. Is probably the plan, so that way this doesn't die if they have a frostbite.
Victory requires a sharp blade.
That's the plan. Harsh Winds is tough for a Demacia lineup. Harsh Winds has not been our friend today.
For glory. Face me.
I'm through waiting. Hot on the trail.
Back later.
So we block the 5/4 here, and then it's been blocked, so since it doesn't have overwhelm, it doesn't deal damage to me. If this combat works out like this, it's pretty reasonable for us. There's a good chance it doesn't work out this way, though.
Avarosa, guide me.
This no longer has Fury, so it doesn't get to generate a thing with Vox here, but we get to take their Ashe off the board, so that's nice. Little unfortunate that I can't deploy another unit this turn, though.
Can't be.
The War Mother will unite us all.
This is definitely just the play, right?
Daylight storm.
I need to go wide here.
Only the finest serve. Descend upon them.
Yeah, the Ashe Johnny deck's very, very good. Assessor's still good post-nerf. If they don't open attacks for some reason, we get to play Leona, and that's great for us. If they can frostbite our lifesteal, though, we're probably gonna have a bad time. Crystal Arrow. Okay, so we knew about that, but that's actually not that big of a deal, because I can single combat these and gain 4, and then I get to play this and stun something, right? Oh, you know what? I should... Oh, I don't get to stun something because I played a card. Yeah, good call. That's awkward. Alright, I think we do this now.
I'm through waiting.
I'll do it myself. I bow to no one.
Do I want to gain 4 with this? Yeah, probably. You're always welcome to critique my gameplay on this channel, but if you're going to critique my gameplay, always include a why with it or you're going to get a quick 10-minute break.
We fight for one Freljord.
Jeff, this was a mistake and this is why I think it's a mistake, so we can have a discussion about it, rather than, Jeff, you messed up, or Jeff, misplay.
Warriors of the Raharat, our time is now.
We'll follow you to the edge of daybreak. chosen of the sun.
You know what? Maybe I'm supposed to Screeching Dragon there, actually.
Sun's splendor revealed.
Why is Shillionaire now 999,993? Because of trickle-down Shillonomics. Every time we bring a new Shillionaire into Hoglandia, it gets cheaper for all of these Shillions at home, trying desperately to become Shillionaires themselves.
Our banner will lead the way.
Watch and learn.
Are we dead? I think we're dead, right?
All must end. Gaze into the light.
Math works out to exactly dead. Needed to draw a single combat there, unfortunately. What are we sponsored by? This hour of the stream is sponsored by Riot via the Twitch bounty board. Check out your free Twitch Prime loot in Runeterra if you have not already. Get some free wild cards. Yeah, and I think that matchup is I think that matchup's hard for our deck. I think the Demacia deck specifically tend to have a hard Frostbite matchup. This lineup in general seems very bad for the lineup that we have. These gauntlets today have definitely been a grind so far, though. We did 4 gauntlets that were pick banned last week. I don't think any of them went over 2 hours. It looks like we might have 2 in a row today that go over 2 hours. Shouldn't it say drops enabled? No, Runeterra doesn't have drops. Drops are different. Drops are, you get something at random for free on occasion for watching the stream. Free stuff for Prime is different. Free stuff for Prime is you just get something just for having Twitch Prime and linking your account.
Raise your weapon, son.
So I think we're definitely the beatdown in this matchup. So our punishment for losing the Frostbite deck is we now have to play against Lee Sin 2 games in a row. Or maybe we'll lose, and then we only have to play against Lee Sin once.
Ready weapon.
I fight with my spirit, not my fists.
I don't understand your question, Claire. Don't Pale Cascade me. Thanks, you want to ban it whenever I can. Oh, it's just got pretty polarizing matchups.
It is time.
I don't think those matchups are bad, Lord Raizuki. You have plenty of other tools to beat Feel the Rush and Leona Yasuo. So adding Deny to that deck doesn't solve a problem that deck has, so it's a bad conclusion.
Breathe in, breathe out.
I mean, the Zenith play that they made there is basically just a free roll play, right? Is what it is. They're just trying to cycle through and get these Dragonlings going, so that way they can stabilize against my kind of aggressive start.
Bask in her radiant blessing.
Gems are superb. Bad for the teeth, though.
Yes, yeah, Comet means Bastion or Bust to protect their Lee Sin, which is good. Amazonian, thank you for the giant host. I missed that. I appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream today. Welcome to everybody coming over from our channel. Hanging out playing some Runeterra best of 3 pick ban gauntlets this afternoon. If you're not familiar with the pick ban format in Runeterra, you take 3 decks that don't have overlapping champions or exact same region combinations, and then each player bans one of their opponent's decks, and then you play a best of 3 with the remaining 2 decks, needing to win 1 game with each of your others. Easy comment on the Lee Sin while they don't have Bastion up here.
Celestial power.
Just let this happen. We're gonna play Screeching Dragon out this turn and try and gobble her up.
Force is meaningless without skill.
Pleasure to see you, Master.
How much longer am I going for today? I'm going to be streaming Runeterra until we're done with this gauntlet, so probably another 45 minutes to an hour. And then I'll be back tonight. We're going to be resuming our Zelda Breath of the Wild playthrough this evening. I think I just let this happen, and then we do this to stun him.
The dawn has arrived. With its light, the Solari will unite the heavens.
Really need to find a Hush.
I will not hold back.
You want your son to do Zelda game? How's that gone? I've heard mixed things about frame rate drop issues with it.
Center your spirit.
It's a pretty nice Lee Sin. Yes, yeah, we finished the main game storyline in Horizon Zero Dawn on stream last night. We're not done with it though. I have the DLC as well that I intend to play through. That game's great.
Last light.
We are through the main story now on stream. In just 33 short hours, we completed the main storyline in Horizon Zero Dawn. Game's awesome. Would like to eat your goat. We're basically on Hush or Bust.
Conflict is all in the mind.
Are we gonna be able to kill Lee Sin here?
Conflict is all in the mind.
So I get to attack with this. They're gonna block. Before damage happens, we single combat here to break the barrier. And then this challenger can kill him. He's already given himself a barrier for the turn. So, like, we're not winning the game necessarily, but we're not dead yet, he says before his opponent plays a second Lee Sin, loads it up with gems, and combo kills him next turn. This is their second Lee Sin, though, right? This doesn't do anything. This is 7-2. Oh, it levels him. Shit.
Spirit awakens.
Damn it. All right, so we're dead. Good chat. I could draw a Hush.
Punish transgressors.
Imagine killing Lee Sin. I got excited. I thought my Demacia deck was gonna get to kill Lee Sin. Even drawing Hush doesn't matter here. We're just very dead. That is why I'm glad that deck is less popular. That deck, in my opinion, is the worst experience you can have in Runeterra. It just feels very bad to play against with a variety of decks. Twitch chat is really something else. It's unreasonable to get timed out for saying misplay without explaining it. It's really not. Expecting you to just not shout random things into a Twitch chat, but instead generate reasonable, meaningful conversation is not unreasonable. What I would classify as unreasonable is you coming in here and asserting you should be able to bang whatever you want on your keyboard into my Twitch chat with no repercussions. Apologies for creating a spot on the internet where standards exist. Lukewarm take. The internet would be a better place if people were allowed to scream into an empty void in fewer places. I won the election. Speaking of, does his Twitter account get banned after he's no longer president? Please, for the love of God, tell me his Twitter account's gonna be gone. I think I played Brightsteel here to block, potentially. Hey, Hamill, thanks for the new follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to Hoaglandia. I hope so, too. Fingers crossed.
Together?
That's true. I guess I should say it isn't people screaming into empty voids, it's people treating every part of the internet like an empty void to scream into. He's going to jail, most likely. The criminal justice system in America is very different for people who are rich, white, and male. Which, unfortunately, he is all of those things, so he probably won't see repercussions for his actions. Buffs are permanent for the rest of the game. Yikes. Scamos, thank you for the 20 months of support. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around.
Slow down, will you?
Osu can sniff out any star anywhere.
I can do this. I won't stop now.
Quit your yapping.
I'll stop you.
I think we single combat now, just to guarantee this while they're tapped out. Who do you say is harder to kill in their respective decks, Lee or Tom? I think it's definitely Lee Sin, because Lee Sin has built-in protection. The only built-in protection Peach has is he has a high base toughness to begin with. Hey, would you look at that? We're a Valtza Helia deck. I almost forgot. I almost forgot we had Vaults of Helia. We literally just, like, have had a bunch of long games and have not drawn it at all. There's 3 of those in here. The more you know.
Looking into the future, I see
Purple?
Yeah, I'm up.
Hey, son. Thank you for the sub gifties. I appreciate that. That's very generous. Yeah, so far, our opponent has only played things that are permanent buffs anyways. I mean, I assume they have, like, Pale, Cascade, and other things like that. But it's amusing so far that they've all been.
Don't worry. I am here.
I'm not worried. Should I be worried?
Let's try and kill him before he can Pale, Cascade some people.
For beauty.
Yeah, Tarek's make something invincible is a temporary buff, technically.
No closer.
So, like... I didn't block with this because I don't want to get Pale Cascaded. I want this to turn into a 5-drop for us next turn.
I'll bring them peace.
Justice will be served!
Okay, and new Lucian means we can rally this turn. Do I want a Senna before I attack? I think I do.
Always got your back.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, Lucian plus Vault is really sweet.
Got your back.
So let's barrier him up so they don't have a free block here.
We playing bilge rules, son?
We're playing bilge rules, son.
Honor guide me.
I should technically order her after Lucian, right? Because if they, like, hush Lucian, that wouldn't be great for me. Are they dead? They're, like, pretty close to dead, right? So we get to rally, because Senna died. It took a moment, but she did die. Yeah, if they're not dead this turn, they're going to be dead to... Either they're not dead this turn, they're going to be dead to our rally attack next turn. Yeah, we get to open attacks on their turns, exactly correct.
A specimen.
Kevin Ashir, thank you for the brand new follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to Hoaglandia. So they go to 2. So he's going to turn into Sithra the Bold, as well as trigger Rally. I'm glad we got to see this deck do this at least once. Alright, you have drawn a bunch of cards. I would like to rally. And get a giant 6/6.
Show them what we're made of.
How do you feel about the Karma... The Lux Karma control deck you played recently compares to the Go Hard control decks? I think it's comparable to... Oh, that doesn't block Fearsome. Not at all. I think I liked the Lux Karma better than Spooky Karma, but it's probably less powerful than, like, the Twisted Fate Go Hard deck. Alright, and again, for those new to the best of 3 format, I have to play this deck, and they can pick either of theirs, but both of these decks have to beat my Lux Ashe deck now. Your deck's not super aggressive. I'm gonna mulligan these 3, keep the Ashe, I think. Look for some other cheaper things. Not amazing. Sure. Your opinion, Jeff, is the Go Easy deck or the Twisted Fate Go Hard deck better? I think they're just different. I think it's one of the many examples of people shouldn't be worried about strictly better, strictly worse when they're things that are just kind of different. I mean, I've been on Fade 2 Karma for a while now, YZ. The Runeterra pop-up for the sponsored hour is new through the bounty board. What's Fade 2 Karma? Fade 2 Karma is a... They're technically an esports organization, but what it effectively amounts to is they provide advertising stuff. So my little ticker over there right above my username where it says keep fundraising weird right now for soft giving, they provide me with advertisers essentially.
I can do this.
Jeff OG, thank you for the 19 months of support. I appreciate that. Welcome back. I'm gonna end their whole career here.
Is right. Strike now.
Just begun.
They don't even get a gem. Things with 0 power cannot strike.
Quietly advertised.
It's a big responsibility to shepherd stock.
How do you feel about being a frozen meal, Mr. Kinch? They're probably just not familiar with Rhyme Fangwolf. This card doesn't see a ton of play. The eater has become the eaten. Gobble, gobble. You ever leveled 2 champions at burst speed before, chat? Let me tell you, boy is it good.
I bring clarity.
We can do this!
We can do this.
Osu can sniff out any star anywhere.
Avarosa, guide me.
Better! Brighter than before!
It gives us let's Mage Seeker Detainer level up. Yeah, unless they have a Hush or some pump spells they are dead here. These can't block with level dash.
The mountain endures.
They're going to dead currently still, and we have a final spark as well, just in case, so it should be good to go here. Slow and steady. We two wins now? Hey, keep on keeping on, huh? The Leona sticker is very good. I agree. Oh, this is Ionia Freljord. I was gonna ban this if it was the Shadow Isle build, but it's not. I think I'm gonna ban the Deep. I don't think this matchup's nearly as bad for my aggro decks if it doesn't have SI with it. This is our second gauntlet of today, Dirty Digits, yep. Kucheru, thanks for the follow, I appreciate that. Welcome to Oglandia. Thanks everybody for hanging out today, by the way. If you're a new viewer, thanks for dropping in. I stream full-time here on Twitch. I do Runeterra stuff 5 to 6 days a week. I also have a YouTube channel where I post a highlight video that's a little bit less than a half hour showcasing a different deck almost every single day of the week. Also post stream archives there. Try and stream a wide range of decks every single day, so I cut up the full stream archives and put them up there in separate videos. I guess this current doesn't currently have a dragon to go with it, huh?
Follow the horizon.
Yeah, I agree. The Ionia Splash felt like it was like kind of a metagame version. Nailed it. Never didn't have it. Felt like a kind of metagamey version to beat opposing Field of Rush decks more than anything. So, not playing this Dragon Lieutenant out here because they are an Avalanche deck. So I'm gonna hold on to this for now, I think.
found a home among the dragon.
Red Rover, let Trundle come over.
Shyvana, and you ours.
The dawn has arrived.
The
Carry
dawn
that light
has
across
arrived.
The mountain.
Does Demacia fail your deck, run out of cards quickly? Usually by the time you run out of cards, you're ready to kill your opponent. Things like Feel the Rush, Howling Abyss, Babbling Berg all generate card advantage for you, and Lux is a source of card advantage in a way, depending on how big their units are.
The sun's splendor revealed.
Yeah, we took the long way around in the first gauntlet. We're kind of taking the long way around in this one as well. We just killed Trundle here, right? Oh, this attack into the 3/2's bad. Yeah, it's fine against Avalanche.
Your attack is obvious.
And this jump could signify Avalanche, so getting that kill seems fine. Frida, very cute puppo. Jerk my beefy, thanks for the follows.
Another round.
I am watching you, dragon.
Might be wrong to play this out into the Avalanche. I don't know. It's going to survive anyways. Then I have decent open attacks next turn. I mean, they could still Avalanche. It, like, kills my Leona. Alright, so they're going to be up to 9 mana next turn, which means we could see Feel the Rush. So definitely opening on attacks here. Hooking this. We're okay with that block there. And then we'll get to have this find a meteor to kill one of their Feel the Rush things. Then we'll have a Hush to deal with the other, hopefully. I also have Leona that can technically stun her way through them. The old Ice Pillar soft pass. Definitely taking Falling Comet here
Daylight
in the
warms
event
the
they
heart and
put some
lights the
10/10s
way.
into play.
My blade grows restless.
You can just go ahead and get rid of this dork. Rude. Thoughts on the Trundle and Ice Floor nerfs? They're great. If you want to see my full reactions to those patch notes, they're up on my YouTube channel in their own video, Mighty Glacier.
Blade calls to battle.
Hush, little Tryndamere, don't say a word. Dragon's gonna eat you right now. If this happens, we level Shyvana, which is nice.
There are none like me.
Opponent's archetype is notably not playing Ruination, so I don't have to play around that, which is great. They could have Mina Swiftfoot here to kick our stuff back to our hands, but like if they do that, I get to replay this with Daybreak, so it's not all bad. Deal. And have really good open attacks next turn. Technically have lethal, but they have things like Concussive Palm, so far from a guarantee.
Witness glory.
Fredara and Mr. Noir, thanks for the follows, I appreciate that. Just dead, nice. They can also have Singular Will, but Singular Will's not usually a card they play. Obviously, it's in their regions, but Last season on the ladder, the archetype wasn't playing much. So now, again, for those that aren't familiar with the pick ban format, they have to beat my remaining deck here with both of these. I just have to win one of the next 2 games to win the best of 3 set. Yeah, usually they play Mina. Easy mulligan on the more expensive cards to start. Looking for low curve stuff to run them down. Yeah, Pillar lost 2 toughness and Trundle lost 1 toughness in the last balance patch. You haven't played Runeterra before. They are very proactive about balancing their game. We usually see balance patches every 2 to 4 weeks. They're very good at communicating with players what expectations are as well. As someone who's played card games from a variety of game producers, Riot is easily the most transparent and clear communicators of any game I've ever played. Perhaps I'm supposed to wait to play this till next turn, so that way this would have a barrier to dodge Avalanche. Top Rock and Vlad, welcome to Hoaglandia. Good evening.
Footprints here.
We shall not rest until all betrayers pay.
Till all betrayers pay. Where's the beef, opponent? Their hand is currently beefless, chat. Do we have the beef? Is that why my opponent doesn't have any? It's because we currently have all the beef in our hand. There's just not enough beef to go around. We're just being a beef hog. One thing to note here is that the fact that we're attacking on even or odds makes Crown Guard really good, because this will let us come down and rally on their turn, which lets us attack on a turn we normally wouldn't get to attack.
Virtue guides me.
The Elder Scrolls Legend is one of the games I never dipped into. Games I've spent a good chunk of time playing. Magic the Gathering, obviously a ton. Hearthstone, Mythgard, the Warhammer TCG when that existed for a brief moment.
And a long path to get here.
You pick who goes first, second, and best of 3. You do not, Lester Mouse Deer. The Runeterra, unlike some other games, tends to have pretty good play-draw balance, so I don't really think it's a big deal that there's not stricter on that. Kane was framed. Stop hogging the beef, Jeff. Thank you for the 16 months. Welcome back. Do I want to play Vault here? I kind of want to play Vault here, right? Vault will turn Sithra into Rekindler. Although maybe because I have the Crown Guards in hand, I actually don't want to play Vault. Yeah, I agree, Talran. They had a really neat thing. There's just such a tough market to break into, and their quality of software was not the greatest.
Justice will be served.
Yeah, I think I just dropped this and then pass. Okay, and then I get to do this on here to hop in front of this, and then I get to Concerted Strike, kill this.
Do not stand in my way!
Fall by my sword.
If I do it after combat, I have to block it extras. Which isn't ideal. We attack and then just rally, right?
Don't hold back!
You'll need more than that.
So this is gonna survive. Super unfortunate. If I glimpse, they don't get the 3-2, right? No, if there's not something in your deck to get, it just doesn't sacrifice your thing. It's very clean that way. Okay, so I think with that play, we drop Rekindler and then plan to Crown Guard on their turn.
We burn, then kindle anew. These are troll lands.
Also known as Twitch, an Amazon subsidiary.
Allies, answer my call.
How does Vaults give me a free rally? Can you explain? Because I don't see it.
Strike for justice.
Must be missing something.
Try me.
No, I have both Titanias are in my hand.
More than that.
So the Vault won't pull them out. This is explicitly from deck.
They look angry.
I see every move.
Man, this one's gonna be close.
My blade calls.
We don't have to play around Atrocity. We technically have them dead to open attacks.
Onward to victory.
Wow. Sometimes they get a whole lot of nothing. Nice. Love to see it. We 3 wins now? Is that 3? Alright. The final battle, chat. Thank you to all the new viewers that hung out today, by the way, through the end. I appreciate you dropping in to check out the channel. This is going to be my last match of the day. They're all kind of controlling here. I'll ban the Yasuo deck. He's annoying. I will be back this evening, though. For those that are new to the channel, I also do some single-player story-driven variety stuff a few times a week as well. We've been playing through Zelda Breath of the Wild, so we're going to finish this up. I'm going to go eat dinner, hang out with the family for a couple hours. Then I'll be back at 7 p.m. tonight. It's about 2 hours from now. Start with the Lux Ashe deck, I think. If you're just interested in the Runeterra branch of my content, be sure to check out my YouTube channel as well. And I'll also be back tomorrow morning as well as tomorrow evening with some more Runeterra. I have my schedule posted on my website that includes not only when I'm going to be live, but what I'm going to be live with when. Always know what to expect. Easy Heimer. That's an interesting combination with Iona as the secondary. I think I mulligan these looking for a proactive place here. feel like we're probably going to be the beatdown. Remembrance is really good. This is one of our most aggressive starts, so we're attacking on odds here, so we'll probably want to bank spell mana on the first 2 turns and play this on 3. Have a good one, Fox. Now, there is a chance that Deny is part of their Iona Splash, so we could get denied here, which would be a little sad. Will of Iona could also tempo this back to our hand. Can cut some bombs, sure. It's not really a big deal. We'll be able to drop Ashe, and then we'll Frostbite and get to challenge it next turn. Buys him a little bit of breathing room, but the Rise still in a decent spot.
Dead. I will unite the Freljord. They cannot hide.
The dragon lives.
He's gonna take this hit. I don't really want to trade toughness off of this when Ashe is gonna get to Frostbite this next turn. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and deploy Screeching Dragon pre-combat here. This next Remembrance we're probably gonna want to save for post-Lux so it can generate a Final Spark for us. Sure, this whole exchange is very good for us though overall, right? Like both of these get eaten. I have 10 total power in play.
Master.
Nice empty hex. Yeah, I think there's a lot of different directions you can take the fearsome deck overall. Demacia is an interesting access to have.
Let the light guide you.
I thought you'd never ask.
Walnut Juice, thank you for the half of your support. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for sticking me around. Would you like to Mystic Shot someone? Deal Arena.
Sure.
4 targets now. We'll see if they can do anything to Lux in response to Remembrance here. Otherwise, she generates a beam that can kill this. Like a Will of Iona or like a Gotcha plus a Mystic Shot. If this levels Lux, though, this game should likely be over.
Check me out.
Pushing my limits.
Yeah, Radiant Guardian's a good pickup after they decided to blast my other thing in response. Not bad. Start with this, see what they do.
By the light. Illuminate the enemy.
Lux killing Ezreal is a flavor win, right? He likes her and she finds him annoying, if I recall correctly.
ready.
Yeah, I was watching Swim the other night, and he was working on that silly combo deck with Tortured Prodigy. A lot of setup to try and get that engine going. So I think the plan here is just like drop. It's a little scary. Let's pass for now and see what they do. They might just burn my mana. Maybe it's right to play the wolf out. Yeah, I don't think I really want to push to be super aggressive here. The odds of them killing me from high up with Ezreal, I think, are pretty low. So I think I want to take it nice and slow for the most part here. Hello, youngest son. I guess this could potentially go sideways if they have a burn spell here, like a Mystic Shot or a Get Excited. Everything turned out better than expected, chat. What is in their hand? Who knows? Who's a good little endure? Oh, this is, no, it's just not endure. What's this card called again? I'm totally blanking on its name. 0% endure. She Who Wanders, that's the one. Wanders, not endure.
A chill in the air.
Ice, ice, baby. Do 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 do.
Only I can quell the wind.
Strike for justice!
Hopefully they block here. We flash freeze, which will level this. And then let us blast through. I agree, Daking. Easily my favorite format Runeterra right now.
By the light!
Sure.
Happy to do whatever's needed.
I won't stand by!
Maybe this is wrong, because, like, that Prismatic Barrier was another Lux, but, like, I can't play that Lux out this turn. So, even if they kill Lux here, they're still dead. They need, a stun plus some other things here. Did you? Alright, that's game 1, right? If I recall correctly.
The superior tactic is to never give up.
Never give up, chat. It is in fact confirmed to be the superior tactic. Sweet. So again, we have to win with our Demacia Vault deck. They have to win with both of these against our Vault deck. Okay, we're running this one back. Crown Guard's not what we're excited to see, but getting to curve Grizzled Ranger into Vault sounds great. Did you lose a bet? No, Bob's just one of Hoaglandia's resident whales, and he likes to keep me here. He likes me picking what I want to stream, and I appreciate him.
Dragons, such fascinating creatures.
You had Trundle Trin fuel the Russian expedition. Gross. Expedition feels close to constructed a lot of the time, but it's not supposed to be exactly constructed.
Deader.
They are a Piltover deck, so like there's a good chance this just gets Mystic Shotted here, but our deck's littered with Mystic Shot targets, so something's gonna eat it at some point.
Silent as death. Purity and peace.
Love to get a crack in here.
You cannot escape.
Yep. I mean, lots of things the Trump administration done has cost American lives.
Go down, will you?
It's just one more on a laundry list. It's very depressing to think about how many Americans would still be alive today who aren't if Donald Trump on day 1 of the pandemic had simply said, wearing a mask is good, you should all wear masks, instead of turning it into some type of political symbol. Yeah, that's exactly what he should have done. He just said, here's a mask with my name on it, please buy lots of them. He could have even turned it into a business venture like the rest of his presidency. I don't think I'm into trading this here, because I want to have 2 units in play for when I vault. He's such a bad businessman, it's actually killing people now. Sad but true.
Master.
So we have one more Grizzled Ranger in our deck. So this is gonna turn into that. And then we'll get to play another one. And then next turn it'll turn into a Radiant Guardian.
Ah, the sweet smell of science.
What's up, dude? It's nighttime. Oh, you know, I usually do the card game during the day.
Some folks up.
I'm almost done. It's my last match. Then I'm going to take a break and eat some dinner, and then we're going to play Zelda tonight. I think we eat this, right? Because if I do this, they don't get a turn out of it. Yeah, I think that's probably reality. Wax papers.
Slow down, will you?
If we had competent governance, we still probably would have had 5 digits worth of deaths. And if it had been a Democrat that had been in charge, the Republicans would have crucified them. Super happy with this getting hit instead of this. They don't have our deck list, so they don't know that we don't have another 4-drop. But if they killed this, I wouldn't have anything to vault into, which would be sad. And that's just overwhelmed, so easy trade. Willie got soul. Thanks for the follow if you're still here. Welcome to Oglandia. Yeah, usually I'm not on midday like this. Usually I'm on early morning and late evening. The Sunday afternoon, early evening slot's been good for viewers though. We've had like 400 to 500 people all afternoon, which is great. Bunch of new followers as well. Appreciate all of y'all. I have not had a champion die yet, so Rekindler doesn't do much. I think we're just going like Lucian plus Senna here, huh?
I'm what nightmares fear.
Especially with the single combat, we could potentially level Lucian and then get some rallying going. Senna's not a champion in this game.
How'd you beat me here?
Just a regular old follower. I believe when Senna was released as a card in this game, she wasn't a champion yet in League of Legends. I believe she's subsequently been released as a champion there. Let's kill their Heimerdinger. Same with Yon. Okay, so this card is a champion now in League. Is what you're saying? So, I think I'm actually going to attack this into Yon here, because, 1, I don't mind if something dies because of Lucian, and 2, I kind of want to play Crown Guard art next turn, so I'd have to overwrite it anyway, so I might as well get some value out of it. What you doing? What's up? How's your afternoon? Good? Do you need something? You can just hang out if you don't have to need something. You can hang out.
Humility before power.
You're great. I like you. You're like top 5 for my favorite people.
Soldiers, to me!
Oh, you're getting heavy, kid. Put on my calendar. If I single combat these, I can't Crown Guard this turn, so I think that's not worthwhile.
No. Lucian! Lucian!
Which is a big thing, and you only got past the
Lady Crown Guard. An honor.
Yeah, it disappeared for some reason. It's bugged. Let me go back. I am running a little bit late today.
Like off the thing still. It disappeared to the off the thing. That's what happened.
It's what happens when you go over. That's 22. She's got double attack. Oh, gotta jump block her. Get a stun here, maybe? Yep, stun and a thing. Double stun. Okay, sure.
The match is so good.
It is. We have had a long stream today. You're right.
Longer than any other stream boxes.
Yep, definitely easy open attacks here. Just force them to have more stuns. I suppose they could have like a get excited for this, but definitely still opening. What's up, my dude? Oh, chat. That's why he's here. I thought he loved me. What he was working towards there was, can he watch normal TV because he got in trouble earlier today and lost his normal TV privileges.
One candle for every soul.
The dagger in my heart. Here I thought he wanted to hang out. He knows I'm the one that doled out the punishment. So I'm sure if he asked his mom, she told him that I'm the one that has to absolve him.
Time for a true display of skill.
Declan. Oh, I should wait till they attack, right? They can have a second Israel here. You can watch educational shows. You can watch regular shows again tomorrow. I love you.
Dark beckons.
Tomorrow is a school day, yep.
Hello, love.
In the field, you call me commander.
Onward to victory.
Can they stop a third lethal attack is the question. Maybe I should overwrite. Maybe I should have overwritten my vault there. That's probably what I should have done. Probably should have put another threat into play, overrating this. Yeah, I think that was a mistake on my part. Yeah, we're at a point in the game where Vault's not doing anything. Yeah, if I had overwritten this here and we like had another 4-power thing in play, it'd be not. They'd have died, right? They would have needed something else to not die, specifically. I mean, they can take Crown Guard off the table, but usually it means unsummoning her, which would not be good for them.
The more we learn, the less we fear.
I knew, and now I am.
Upgrade. Ooh. I found a piece of candy. Value. When your 2-drop makes a 7-drop that makes 17 mana worth of plays. Just Runeterra things.
Professor, I've read all your manuscripts.
Oh my, what's the correct protocol here?
Most almost Hearthstone levels are random. Listen, I heard you like RNG, so I put some RNG in your RNG, dog. Dudes.
Unbreakable as thermodynamics.
I thought they were fighting. They were discussing the rules of the game.
This is my cause.
Parenting is a full-time job. You're not wrong. Yeah, we actually get to attack them this turn. If they attack with 2 things, we put Cena and then a jump blocker.
So fast.
And then I get an attack token here. Because Cena dying levels him. They have the give quick attack? Are you kidding me?
You monster!
That's so weird.
Dirty pig.
Well then. I just wanted to do the thing. Why couldn't I do the thing? It's fine. I'm pretty sure we're playing this out before we do stuff. Probably Kalista too. Fingers crossed, no singular will. I guess that could technically generate singular will. Do 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 do. We'll have this challenge, the 6 toughness thing, and all the rest of these are going to get overwhelmed. I suppose if they have another concussive palm, they can stop me from attacking, but I think they've done 2 or 3 already. They've definitely done at least 2. Oh, I don't feel like scrolling back to find out if they've done 3.
Divert our power to main laser!
Holy crap, we're going to lose this game. I never had a PS4, so I don't really have a baseline for if the PS5 is better than anything else. Yeah, I feel like the turn I didn't overwrite my vault, I easily lost this game. My failure to overwrite my vault that turn, and then they stabilized at 3, definitely cost us. I know we're not guaranteed dead yet, but oh, I can black spear something here, right? We can kill their lifesteal. All right, that's fine. So they get to play this out. What are we doing, dudes?
No.
Hey, no wrestling in here. Take your hands off of your brother and go back out there. Jacob is drinking some water first. Let him drink some water.
No suffering, so we may end it.
Boy, you need to not yell in here. Thank you.
Strength from within.
Boys, you need to share, and Jacob, you need to stop shrieking. Alright, so the play here is definitely 4-4 here. This here.
You chose.
And then we single combat here, so they don't lifesteal. And then hopefully this elusive kills them next turn. If they don't have a 100th stun. For those of you that don't have small children of your own, I mentioned Declan got in trouble and currently can't watch TV. Not letting your children watch TV is just as much as a punishment for the parent as it is for the child. But it is very important to teach them that their actions have consequences. Kalista is bringing back the 10-10 if she levels. Oh, she is, isn't she? Huh, maybe we should have leveled Kalista for that reason.
Big place. Let's see all of it.
A fine spectrum of pyrotechnics.
And even if they kill this in response, like that's fine. Like I just need something to die so Kalista levels. Either to not kill Kalista in response. Also, Kalista only brings back one thing per turn. Kalista with Crown Guard is never infinite. Just for reference.
It works. Oh, it works.
I'm supposed to put the lifesteal down there. I don't know. I think I just need this attack to be as big as possible.
Happy to do whatever's needed.
Just in case. I've been hurt by stuns before, chat. We got some swole dragons, fam. Thick dragons. They do have 6 lifesteal, and they do have some big booties here. That being said, there's a chance we get to rally here as well, depending on what dies. Because this is definitely dying.
I see every move.
No sweat.
You cannot win.
Interesting solution.
Still negative 20. Still negative 20. Had the stun, dead anyways. Just like we drew it up, chat fam. Had the umpteenth stun, still dead. And we get to rally. That was a game. That was sweet. It's a good one to end on.
Put to rest.
Green team, I think you must have followed while I was wrangling children. I appreciate it. Welcome to Huglandia. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pull 2 games from this Lucy deck as the highlight for today for sure. Sweet, and we hit another 4-win run. So we're 2 for 2 on gauntlet runs, being 4 wins. It was a lot of fun. Thanks everybody for hanging out today. We had a bunch of new followers. Welcome to the channel. Be sure to check out my YouTube page. I mentioned I'm going to tag some highlights up there for some of the best of the best if you weren't here for the entire stream today. I also upload the entirety of these gauntlets runs, so if you didn't see my other run earlier today as well, that's going to go up there as well. And yeah, so thanks. I am taking a 90-minute break or so if you enjoy just hanging out, or you enjoy single-player games. We've been playing Breath of the Wild on Sunday night, so I'm going to get this stuff uploaded to YouTube, go eat some dinner, and I'll be back in about a little under 2 hours playing some Zelda this evening on the Switch. If you're just here for Runeterra stuff, I'll be back tomorrow morning, as well as tomorrow evening with more of that. My schedule is up on my website, and we're having a busy week, so tomorrow is Double Legends of Runeterra. Tuesday is Runeterra, and then we're going to try out some Pokemon video game doubles battles. I haven't done that before. It sounds fun. We're going to continue our Desu X Human Revolution playthrough on Wednesday. And then Thursday morning for Thanksgiving here in the United States, Christy and I are going to be setting up some webcams and a microphone up in the kitchen, and we're going to be cooking and baking on stream Thursday morning with some more Runeterra in the evenings, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night. So peace, folks. Everybody, thanks for hanging out, and hopefully see some of you again in a couple hours for some Zelda.